3 years partying today. Welcome everybody with so many loving, familiar faces from all over the world once again. Wow, what memories does this bring? Beautiful to see all this love in this one session. My name is Wouter. I'm your tech host for today. If you have any technical difficulty, please be sure to send me a direct message and I'll sort you out as soon as possible. And for today's super introduction, I will hand it over to the loving brain behind this all, our host Inken.
Thank you so much, Wouter. A very, very warm welcome from me to all of you beautiful souls. My name is Inken, and I feel really so blessed to be a part of the core team of the Lightwork Collective. Today, I'm emotional, I'm nervous, I'm happy, I'm excited, and so grateful. And my heart is really wide open for all of you guys. I cannot tell what it means to me to celebrate today 3 years of the Lightwork Collective, because when I planted the seed together with the core team about 3 years ago, I wouldn't have imagined that this space would flourish, would grow, would become what the Lightwork Collective is today. It gives me goosebumps, and it makes me so happy, grateful to see all our founding members from the very beginning being here together, uniting, melting into the current team, just being us here together. That means the world to me. And I wanna give a big shout out to all of you, because you are like my heart family, and you have made this space what it is today. And I feel so proud and blessed to have you all in my life. And I really feel that, you know, what happened to the Lightwork Collective was always something that was in flow, always was something that we didn't need to talk about, we didn't need to really plan. It's just things happened and things were flowing, like energy was flowing, and we have created magic. And we have been blessed with amazing guest speakers that are also all here today. Not all of them, because we have so many, and it's just too many people to name them. But I want to tell each of you that you're so unique, and we are so grateful that you have co-created with us over the last 3 years this magic, this beautiful, powerful space of empowerment, of self-care. And we love to be your Sunday reminder to keep it up, to keep going. And we will keep going. This will not end. So I just feel for myself, it's my safe space to return to every Sunday. And if I'm not able to attend, I feel something is missing in my life. Besides, we have our incredible Wouter, who puts the recording of the session up in a glimpse. So you can just check out the treasure chest that we have created on our YouTube channel, on our very own YouTube channel. You can tap into the sessions, rewatch them, watch them if you couldn't make it, and just benefit from this amazing gift that our guides have created and shared in our beautiful space here. So I want to give the space to our master Trent, because master Trent paved the way. We didn't start with special guests, for those of you who don't know about this, because the beginning was Master Trent. He guided us, he created the meditations, and I want to really acknowledge that, because he paved the way for all of us. He made us confident at some point to follow him and also create and also guide. But he walked the path for us, and he was a stable, solid foundation to really let this flourish. And I feel a lot of us were empowered by you. And this was our key point, right? Empowerment. We were empowered by you because you walked, we saw you, and we followed you, and we did it. And so many of us were so grateful for that. And I'm this is my practice place. This is my safe space to share and to grow. And I feel all our participants, they feel exactly that. And they feel this is an open space for everybody. We don't give names to something. The door is open, guys. We are always happy to be here to whoever needs us, whoever needs empowerment, whoever needs inspiration, whoever needs to be connected, whoever needs to just be, we are here for you. This is your safe space. And every Sunday at the same time, we hold the space for you, and we are happy to welcome you. I went completely off track to what I had in mind, but that's me. Those of you who know me, that's just me. I just, I always speak from my heart, and I'm so full of love to be here with all of you and to sense your energy, to receive from you. We receive a lot from you, and we love to share with you, to give to you. This is a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving here in the Lightwear space. So I think I rounded up and I hand it over to you, Trent. I'm sure the things that I forgot now, I will add in the end. And I also want to, in the end, acknowledge all the names of all the beautiful, special people that are here. We come to that in the end of the session. But for now, I hand it over to our master, Trent. We are all yours. I can't wait we are going back to the roots today, guys. This is how we got started. We started with him, and today we go back to Master Trent. Thank you.
Yeah, so no pressure or anything. No, I feel good. This is exciting. When I was really thinking about what today would be like, it's exciting, and leading up to this week, reconnecting with people that I care about, that I love, that have played a part in that. That was more special. That was more important. That was more of the whole point. I mean, it was just like I was blessed so much by that, and I felt like I gained so. It's like better than my birthday, so thank you to everybody. I'm going to go into more details and specifics on that, but I also want to hope we have time for a meditation, because that's kind of the thing that again has gotten all of this together in the first place. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. All right, so welcome to the Light Warrior 3-year anniversary. Today's intention is to go over a brief history and to also do some recognition. That's very well deserved. I want to talk a little bit about 3 lessons that I've learned doing this. And some of this is almost, again, just it's so simple, ABC, but if you sit back and think about it, you realize, like, what, that's like one of those valuable life lessons that can change your life. And I hope that that's something that everybody can get out of today. And then once we do that, we're going to raise our vibration with a classic Light Warrior style empowerment meditation. So thank you for all the original attendees, original members to come, because we're going to definitely have that original energy, and hopefully on another level. So 3 years ago today, or roundabout, I was the only person remaining in a Thailand hotel, and I was looking at my camera. I was trying to say, how can I show you rather than just tell you? And this was the only picture that I had, other than a picture of me doing my fitness progress. And I was like, you know what, that seems wildly inappropriate if I was just going to have a picture of myself without a shirt on, like right in the middle of the presentation. So I thought, okay, let's just stick with the COVID one. But this was what everything was like at the time. I mean, the stores were closed. I'm in a foreign country, so I was based in China at the time, had an apartment in China, living there with a visa. On holiday in Thailand, all the borders got closed, COVID happened. And then what was wild was a lot of the people went back. Now, I couldn't go back to China. So I said, okay, well, let me see how long I can stay in Thailand, because as long as I'm close, I could get back to China and get my nest egg out, my, all the apartment furnishings, all the stuff that was there. Cause I just had, 2 weeks clothes in a suitcase. And so I just remember when that happened, it was just, well, let me say this first. These signs started showing up, and then a lot of the tourists left. So I ended up being the only person in a hotel. And it was just like living in a ghost town almost. It was really bizarre. There were times we were locked down and couldn't go outside, things like that. And so I remember sitting there, fortunately having the internet still, and just being like, what do I do now? I was like, am I ever going to make it home again? Am I ever going to see my family? Am I going to see my grandparents? And to tell you, I did see my grandfather before he passed away. The good ending to the story, but I was sitting with a lot of really, really difficult feelings, and a really, really isolated, really, really alienated, and really blessed in another way, because here I was in Thailand, who had way less COVID and way more nature, and it was really like a super blessing to be there rather than Shanghai, which was right next, not too far from Wuhan, right? So in one way I was super blessed, and out of harm's way, but in another way, I'm just in this real weird, isolated place, and I can't leave. So, I started saying, okay, well, I had this idea. I was like, well, let's do a meditation group. I had a strong urge for that. And then I put some things out and had some of my close friends come. And I was like, okay, this was nice, but this wasn't kind of what I was feeling. And then I saw Incan posting some things about a meditation group. I was like, wait a second. I was like, did she not see what I posted last week? I was, is this, what is this? I didn't know what to make of it at first, but then we started talking, and it's like, holy crap, like this is kind of the other side of it. This is the answer to that prayer. And this is the, it just felt like this is it. This is what I was looking for, the right group, the right vibe. And we connected on our self-healing journeys. So that's a whole nother thing. I don't want to get into all that right now, but that's something that we have a real similarity on. And that is at the root and core of a lot of what we do here at Light Warriors. So this led to our first core team. And so I want to just take a moment right now to recognize the original core team that made these meetings possible, because there's so much that goes behind the scenes. And I'm going to talk about the things that were, again, the lessons learned. But I just want to think about these people and recognize them. Gemma bringing her fairy magic, reminding us to keep a foot in nature, to be in harmony with nature, to keep that a part of who we are, to not lose that. Hendrik with his boyish charm, his reminder to communicate. Something really important to him was that we all communicate well and talk through things. Barbara with she's smart and witty, and she has a wicked sense of humor. So, on one hand, she's real intelligent. You'll think, okay, this is a brainy gal. Then she'll, drop something on you and have you laughing. And so I also wanted to recognize Barbara for helping me get through a phase when I had to go back to China, and I knew I was going to be in the government quarantine against my will. I didn't want to go to this government facility where they had guards and all that stuff, and it was a very tough time for me, and Barbara was somebody that really helped me through that. So Barbara, thank you so much for that. I made it home. I'm back in Texas. I'm alive, and that's you're a part of that. So thank you so much. And Lisa, I want to thank you for helping us remember to keep things in flow. That was a lesson that I learned from you, was that, to the power versus force thing, the good reminder of that. And it's easy to get in full masculine energy and try to force things and try to push things, too much. But then there's also flow is so much more effective and so much more powerful. And you were somebody that really helped me learn that lesson. So thank you, Lisa. So like I said, 3 key lessons that I learned from doing this and kind of reflecting on team building. So we don't hear this necessarily all the time in personal development. A lot of times it's only about the individual. But if you really want to go to the next level, I feel like teamwork is it. I mean, it's being able to build a team and being able to do things bigger than yourself and bigger than your ego. And, something that I did in my 20s, having a fitness business, was being that guy. I'm the entrepreneur. I'm going to do everything. I'm going to do the taxes. I'm going to do the marketing. I'm going to do everything. And then, I found myself burned out after about 3 years. And so, I'm hope this is the wiser version of myself saying, hey, get over the ego, get over the trying to do everything and be everything to everybody, build the team, make the team work, make the dream work. That's where it's at. So if somebody here today is like on their personal development journey, this could be the next step. I mean, it definitely was for me. And I'm so grateful for the people that you're seeing in this picture and the previous one as well, and the one that you're going to see next, that, have allowed for me to develop that. The second key lesson, long-term thinking. If we live in a instant gratification world, we can push a button, have Amazon deliver something right to our door. We can swipe, to date people. I mean, it's just a kind of an unprecedented era with instant gratification. And so I think one of the key reasons we've been successful and have, strong meetings and a good group is because we're doing long-term thinking. We're not trying to just be frustrated, week number 4 when our attendance dropped off a little bit. It's like, no, it's keeping going, keeping that long-term vision despite the ups and downs. And this goes perfectly with the next point, being committed and saying, okay, I'm going to show up every week, even if it's not my week. I'm going to show up and I'm going to help Vivian, for instance. I'm going to make her look good. I want whoever's presenting or whoever's turn to shine, I want them to do well. And it's being committed to them, to their success as well. And that's something kind of what Inken was talking about earlier. When I started, it felt like there was a lot of things that I wanted on my heart to share, in addition to providing a solution for the isolation of COVID for myself and for other people. But the thing that I'm really getting a lot of satisfaction from now is seeing, for instance, like, our newer core team members and even the attendees, some of the messages that I get from people that said, hey, I was here point A, now I'm at point B and it's better, and seeing people blossom and really shine. It's really and become leaders themselves. I mean, that's really what it's all about. I love it. Okay, my screen's not, there it goes. So we made this, guys, we tried to capture some good moments. I hope you can find yourself in there. We really were diligent in trying to get everybody represented, but please understand that's an impossible task. There's certain people like Walter that are super photogenic and finds himself in a lot of pictures, and that's a great thing. So, don't think we don't notice your presence, because again, we can't do it without the audience. So, the attendees, even again, all that core team means is that you're doing work behind the scenes to make these meetings happen. If you want to do work behind the scenes to make these meetings happen, send me a message. I'll find something, to help make things better or that we can do to improve. But understand, I mean, even just being here with your presence, your energy, your time, and again, let's talk about being committed, being dedicated to the other people here. That's a difference maker. So thank you so much for that. So let's transition now to our meditation. One of the things that we've gotten this year is feedback from participants on what type of meditations that they wanted. And a lot of them were healing based. And so we tried to do more healing based meditations this year. But another one was about how to raise your vibration. And this is core to what we're doing. So I thought this would make a perfect segue into all the things that we're doing today. So again, thinking of a light bulb and making it just super simple. If you lower the resistance, you think about electricity, you think about power. If you lower the things that are in the way, right, you lower the resistance, you can then up the energy. If you do both of these things at the same time, you're going to shine brighter. You're going to have a higher energy and a higher vibration. So the way that we do it, and the way that I'm going to do it today, is doing clearing statements to help you step by step, get out of your head and get into more of a full holistic energy space. And you're transcending the ego, you're quieting the mind, you're slowing down, and you're switching your brain waves. And one of the things that I feel like makes my meditations unique is I'm doing it with you. So I'm not reading a script to you. I'm not, I do have a structure kind of in mind, but again, it's not like something that is so well prepared. Some of these statements I'm saying for myself because that's what I'm present to. as an individual and what I'm going through, but then I'm also reading the crowd. I'm feeling the energy, and I'm saying, okay, sometimes I can feel if somebody's crying, or if I can feel if they need to release. Like I get a sense of that, and so I'll speak to that as well. And so it's kind of a mixture of that. Some things, again, you say, why is he saying that? Well, it could be something that I'm going through, but then at the same time, it could be something that, participant number 40 is experiencing, not speaking, but I'm picking up through the group energy. So that's the game plan. So let me get us now to our Raise Your Vibration Empowerment Meditation. Look at the chat real quick. I've been getting a lot of messages. I want to make sure we're not missing anything, mostly positive messages I'd love to read later, more in depth. All right, I'm going to share my sound. I'm going to turn off my screen. Take a quick sip of water, and we are going to meditate. So now you can start to find your space. Turn off your camera. You can leave it on if you want. Either way is fine. But allow yourself to start transitioning from these high energy in your body to going more inward. So go ahead, let's take a deep breath all the way down to the belly. As you let go, you can sigh out or whatever sound makes the most sense for you. And allow yourself to slow down, allow yourself to relax. Feeling your body, turning your attention inward. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath collectively. And this time when you breathe out, let your shoulders drop. And allow yourself to be more present. So starting with your scalp, the top of your head, allowing that to relax using your conscious awareness. Consciously relax your scalp. Let that relaxation flow down to your eyes, even with your eyes closed, relaxing your eyes. Relaxing your face. Relax your jaw. And imagine like you're melting. All the tension is melting away. And you're alert, you're aware, fully awake, but relaxed. So relax your neck. The relaxation flow down your neck. Taking a breath as you allow your shoulders to lower even more. Let that relaxation flow down your arms, elbows, forearms, into your fingers. Relaxing your chest, your torso, letting that relaxation flow into your internal organs as well. So allowing your heart to beat at its perfect pace. Allowing your stomach to be relaxed, digestive system to be at ease, comfortable, safe. Breathing out like I am when you need to. Let the relaxation flow down into your hips. Finding yourself grounded and comfortable. Relaxing your thighs, your knees, your calves, toes. Letting a wave of relaxation flow from head to toe, your entire body. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath again. And any remaining tension, just go ahead and let it go. Chill out. Now I want you to visualize roots coming from your bottom, the bottoms of your feet, everywhere you're touching the ground or the floor. Strong golden roots reaching into the earth, going deeper, deeper, thick, deep, comfortable, or thin if you prefer, but rooted, safe, all the way to the center of the earth like a giant heart. Wrapping around, letting that love bounce back up, those roots, allowing yourself to feel grounded, rooted, and receiving nourishment. Allow yourself to see it through your inner eye. Allow yourself to feel it viscerally in your body. Strong, stable, and in your place. And allow yourself to scan your body. So now coming up a little bit as you go up your spine, finding that your spine is straight, aligned, but comfortable. And if there's anything you feel when you scan upwards, allow yourself to let it be. Allow yourself to feel it if you need to express something if you need to breathe through it if you need to. Scanning upward, up your spine, past your heart, neck, all the way to the top of your head. With your eyes closed, looking upward, allow your energy to go up beyond your head, higher, a little bit higher, even higher. Higher, we get a sense of blue skies and sunshine. And allow the rays, the beautiful sun rays from above, enter the crown of your head. Now opening, relaxing, allowing, flow down. Feeling lighter, feeling expanded, feeling easier. Allowing those two energies to meet in your core, to swirl in perfect harmony. Allow your energy to expand. So you can picture your energy going further than your body. You're bigger than your body, brighter than your body, but safe and comfortable, rooted, grounded, connected above and below. And breathing deeper, breathing comfortably. And being aware of your body, if there's anything that you need to breathe through, to release, to let go of, gently, comfortably allow that energy to dissolve and evaporate. In general, allow it to leave. Allow yourself to notice your breathing. Notice that you're breathing easier, deeper, more comfortable. Take a moment to do that now. So everywhere that you're wanting approval, everywhere that love is outside of yourself, that you're wanting someone else to like you, you're wanting someone else to approve of you, everywhere you're doing this program of seeking approval, you want your parents to love and accept you, you want your spouse, you want a relationship, whatever that energy is, where it's a lacking love, a lacking acceptance feeling, can you allow yourself to breathe into that? And can you let that go? Everywhere you want to look good, Can you allow yourself to let go of that lacking feeling? Again, we're not suggesting that you look bad, but the suggestion is letting go of any lack and know your wholeness in this moment. So allow yourself to breathe freer, breathe deeper, process what you need to process if this is triggering you. Anywhere you're aware of lacking love, lacking acceptance, lacking approval from society, from somebody specifically, everywhere there's this sense of separation and a lack of love and connection, can you allow yourself to breathe into that, process it as much as you can, and let it go. Allow it to dissolve and evaporate. This is not a game of force. This is flow. So you're relaxing into more flow. There's nothing you have to do with your mind. Your spirit has the power, the energy, the ability to aid you in this. Allow your inner power to help you. Anything remaining about wanting approval, anywhere you feel that you lack approval, acceptance, love, everywhere that's outside of you, can you breathe into that and let that go? And when you breathe deep, can you allow your energy to expand? Can you allow your awareness to expand? Just like the light bulb, can you shine a little brighter? If you need to process more, that's okay. If you're not there yet, that's okay too. Everywhere you need control, everywhere you want to control the behavior of another person, everywhere you want to control the behavior of your children, maybe the behavior of yourself, everywhere you have a lack of control, you feel this lacking control and you want to control it so bad. Everything that is, can you breathe into that? And just for this moment, you can be a control freak later if you really want to, but just for this moment, can you let go? Can you allow your energy to rise? Can you be bigger than this wanting control? Everywhere you want to control time, everywhere you want to change things, you want to force change. Everywhere improvement is not happening fast enough and you're trying to force it. Everything that is, can you breathe into that and let that go? Everywhere you want to change your life, but it's not working. Everywhere you're taking courses and trying to change, but it's not helping or not working and not solving the problem. Everywhere you feel triggered about this, everywhere you feel contracted about this, can you breathe into that and can you allow your soul to do its work? And you breathe deeper, even though it may not be like you want it to be, can you allow yourself to breathe through it? You relax into a bigger container. You relax into being bigger than that. Or at least be willing to. Everywhere you're unwilling to change, everywhere you want to change, but you're unwilling to, everywhere change is scary. Everywhere change means pain, everywhere change means fear. Everywhere you're clinging and holding on to something that you've outgrown because of these fears, worries, doubts, insecurities, everything that is, can you breathe into that and can you let that go? And in this moment, can you allow faith and trust just a little bit more than you have been? Everywhere you want to express, but you're blocked, everything that is, can you breathe into that and let that go? Everywhere you feel impotent, where you want to do something, but you can't. Again, it's similar to the blocked energy. Anywhere you're forcing it rather than flowing, allowing life to flow through you in its perfect time, can you breathe into that and can you let that go? Just for this moment, can you allow more flow, more freedom? Allow yourself to experience it from a higher vibration, from a new place. Everywhere you're clinging to the old rather than allowing something fresh and new, you breathe into that and let that go. Everywhere you don't want things to change, but you know that they need to. Everywhere you're clinging, anything else about change, anything else about control, can you allow yourself to feel it in your body? So if there's a clutching feeling in your stomach, in your heart, closed feeling in your heart, closed feeling in your throat, everything that is, can you allow it to, even if it's 1%, open just a little bit more today? Can you allow yourself to trust divine intelligence just a little bit more in this moment? In this safe, empowering group energy that we have. And you let go even more, and even more, and even more. Can you let go even more, and even more, and even more? Can this be the day that you break free? Let go even more, and even more. Can this be the day that you overcome? Why not today? Why not now? Everywhere that you want safety, everywhere that you don't feel safe, everywhere that you are not rooted, that you feel contracted around your rootedness, everything that is, can you breathe into that and let that go? Everywhere you've been abused, you've been hurt, you've been physically hurt, everything that is, can you allow yourself to be stronger today? Doesn't mean that it didn't happen, but your energy can be bigger, can be better. Your heart can heal. Everything that is, can you allow yourself to breathe through it? Everywhere you don't want to give other people another chance because of this, can you allow yourself to breathe through that? Everywhere other people are hell, other people are pain, everywhere and everything that is, can you allow yourself to process this today? Can you allow yourself to be gentle with these energies inside yourself? You don't have to be perfect today. You don't have to figure it all out today, but can you allow yourself self-care today? Can you allow yourself grace? Can you allow yourself love? Just a little bit more than maybe yesterday or when you started. Everywhere you lack safety, everywhere you feel insecure about your housing, everywhere you feel insecure about physical safety, everywhere you feel insecure about money, your well-being, everywhere you feel insecure about your health or physical well-being, everything that is, can you allow yourself to breathe in this love? Can you allow yourself to breathe in this infinite intelligence, this group energy, and allow your energy to expand? Can you allow yourself to be bigger than that now? You allow yourself grace and love and healing. Everywhere that you feel separate, you feel a lack of oneness, everything that is, can you allow yourself to let that go? Everywhere that you need to be special, everywhere that you need to be one and only, everything that is, can you allow yourself to let that go? Can you allow yourself in this moment to merge with the great ocean of beingness? Can you allow yourself to be bigger than your ego, bigger than yourself? So everywhere you're identified with your body in a detrimental way, everything that is limiting, that is identified with your body, can you allow yourself to breathe into that? Can you let that go? Can you allow yourself to receive the energy, the light, the healing that your body needs? And maybe it's even just an idea of something to do later, and you allow that now. Can you allow the resistance to lessen, to dissolve and evaporate? Any other body identification that no longer serves you, can you allow that to dissolve and evaporate here and now? Can you be bigger than your body? Everywhere you're beating yourself up about your body, can you allow that to dissolve and evaporate? Can you allow yourself to come from love, dealing with yourself? At least in this moment, and preferably from now on. Anywhere you're identified with your mind, or your mind is running the show, or your mind is hiding the truth from you, hiding or preventing you from seeing things as you need to see them. Everywhere your mind is telling the story in a detrimental way, can you allow yourself for that to dissolve and evaporate? Can you know in this moment that you're more than your mind, you're more than the limits that your mind is telling you? Everywhere your mind is holding you back, can you allow that to dissolve and evaporate? Can you allow yourself to have a higher awareness, a greater intelligence from a higher source in this moment? Anywhere your ego is limiting you, holding you back, everywhere things have gone sour with your identity, with who you think you are. Who you think you are, who you've convinced yourself that you are in a way that limits you, that says what you can't do, that says that you're not worthy or not deserving of love. Everywhere your ego is preventing you from fully living, being fully alive, fully expressing yourself, fully healing, fully being your true authentic self, everything that is, you allow yourself to breathe through it. And you allow that identification to dissolve and evaporate. Can you, from this expanded place, evolve? Pull in a new, higher version of yourself from your soul, from your heart, from your higher self. And you allow yourself that grace and love here and now. So with a full body awareness, full spirit, full being awareness, anything else that's ready to go, anything else that's ready to dissolve, evaporate, to be transformed, can you allow that to happen now? Can you allow the energy to shift, to transform, to be reborn, to be renewed in this love, in this light, in this safe space? Can you allow the love of 1,000 mothers, the love of 1,000 fathers, 1,000 grandparents, of your ancestors, can you allow that to now feed into you, to strengthen you, to go into every cell in your body? Can you allow the light from above to enter you, to give you more life in every cell of your body, every cell of your being? Can you allow the roots to pull in all the safety, all the support, all the energy and power needed to live in the world? Can you allow all of these elements to exist in perfect harmony within you? And can you allow your heart, your soul, your body, your mind to exist in a higher plane of existence, harmony, a greater degree of harmony than ever before? Allowing yourself to feel better than ever, connected more than ever, stronger than ever, more loved than ever, more whole than ever, more worthy than you ever have before, allowing all of these energies to go deeply within you, through you, as you walk and step into this new embodiment of pure I am, pure power, pure energy. And all is well. And so it is. With your hands on your heart, sending this energy beyond yourself to your family, to your friends, to your community, to your state, to your province, to your country, crossing country lines to your continent. Letting this love flow beyond race, gender, identity, and into the infinite. God bless you all. Thank you so much for your presence today, here and always. I love you so much. Thank you for coming today. May you all be blessed. Amen. Coming from this space back into your body, slowly but surely. Back into the call, wiggling your fingers, your toes. Slowly but surely, it's the pace that you need to go. Thank you.